The most effective way to be an incredibly miserable person, and I'm speaking from experience, is focusing on ourselves too much. Hey, welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about something that I've been talking to my husband about lately, and something that we have both been struggling with lately, and that is being just a little bit too self-centered. Hear me out, hear me out, hear me out, because I'm sure we're not the only ones who struggle with this. By nature, I feel like our world is so self-obsessed and self-focused. We're focused on what we look like, we're focused on what we're eating, we're focused on how our lives appear to other people on social media and in real life. We're focused on the career we're building for ourselves, or where we're going in our life, or how put together and decorated for fall our home is. Okay, so all these things aren't terrible or the worst things ever, but it is so easy to just become too obsessed with ourselves and too focused on ourselves. I know this sounds so dramatic, and I like to consider myself a caring, sensitive, giving person, but so much of the time I am so focused on myself. But being so focused on ourselves is such a miserable place to be. It does not bring us happiness. And all these things that we chase after, revolving around ourselves, they're sold to us, these ideas in our world, sold to us as things that are gonna make us happy and that are gonna satisfy us. You know, if we have a certain body, if we eat a certain diet, if we have a certain type of career. I've personally been struggling with being focused on myself because I have been physically struggling a lot. I've been going through a lot of physical struggles and challenges. I'm 39 weeks pregnant and have had PUPS, which is this awful, god-awful pregnancy rash. If you've never heard of it, it is just not fun. I have not struggled with something physical like this in a very long time, and it has just been awful. I have just been complaining all the time. I've been miserable all the time, and I've been so focused on myself. And it's understandable. It's hard when you're physically really uncomfortable. It's hard to get your mind off of it. It really is. But it's still miserable. And if I'm to be feeling this way, I need to put my mind on something else other than myself and my own misery. I think we all struggle with being obsessed with ourselves in different ways, and we all have different things that we fixate on ourselves. But ultimately, whether it's a physical discomfort or something we're aspiring to have or to be, our lives are not meant for ourselves. Our lives are meant to be an offering for God, and until we're living them unto Him, we're not going to be satisfied. We're never going to be able to fill our own cups up. He is a river of living water, and only He can quench our thirst. Only He can quench our misery. Only He can satisfy us and bring us true joy and true life. I love this verse, and it's Matthew 6, verse 33. But seek first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all these things will be added to you. It's not wrong to have desires or goals in this life, but when we elevate them above God, we're never going to be satisfied. It's so wonderful and freeing to remember that He loves us, that our lives are bigger than us. Our lives aren't all about us and the things we want and the things we want to chase after and what we want to become. Those things are simply just not what we were made for. We were made for God and made to be united with Him and made to live our lives with Him as an offering to Him. That's what He invites us into, and that is what freedom is. Psalm 105:4 says, seek the Lord in His strength. Seek His presence continually. It's something that we need to be focused on continually. It's very hard to be miserable when we're praising God, when we're thanking God for Him being such a good Father to us, and when we're thanking Him for all the ways He's provided for us and taking care of us. It's so hard to be miserable when your hearts are filled with gratitude. So I want to challenge you and me, especially when we're feeling miserable, but hopefully other than that as well, to just be focused on giving praise and worship and thanks to God and thanking Him for all the good things we have in our life. And when we're focused on that, we don't have time to be self-obsessed or miserable, and life just becomes lighter and full of joy again. And it's just so much better that way. Take my word for it and try it for yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thumbs up if you needed this. Thumbs up if you're human too and struggle being too fixated on yourself all the time. Just know that there's more out there for you and I, but know that you're not alone in that struggle too. And together we can keep fighting and keep our eyes set on God and encouraging each other to look to God and not look to ourselves for everything in our life. I love you so much. I'm so grateful for you, and I hope that you have a great day because you are worth a great day. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!